where we came from.
Ako si Jeff Chan, taga Bacolod.
Dave Norwood from Pennsylvania.
Ako si Carl David, tukong din ng Lubian Bataan. Marco from Cebu.
Ako si Rani Del De Ocampo, taga Hulugan, Tansa, Cavite.
Ako si Jason Castro, taga Pampanga. Rapid Aguilar, taga Sasmon, Pampanga.
Ako si Mark Bigris, bata po si Rubay Pangasinan.
Ako si Nari Punasher, taga Quezon City.
Ako si L.A. Tenorio, taga Nasugbu, Batangas. Ako si Jimmy Alapag, California.
Jimmy launches it. Jimmy Alapag got it down. That's a 5-point lead.
Ako si John Reyes, Quezon City, Tubong, Malolos, Bulacan. Malaman ako para sa Philippines.
Tama, Pilipinas!
Ito na, we are just seconds and minutes away from the championship game. The crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena is ready to cheer for Team Pilipinas. And we're up against the team to beat Iran. Don't worry, we'll send you down to the court in just a few seconds. But again, very quickly, can we beat Iran? Yes or no?
Puso lang yung kailangan dyan.
Senator, yes or no?
Second emotion.
Okay, let's go to the floor. Championship game, Philippines against Iran.
I'd like to request everyone to please stand for the national anthems of the participating countries in the gold medal match. First, the national anthem of Iran. Please remain standing for the Philippine national anthem. Officials for this match. Referee, Arsen Andrishin of Kazakhstan. First umpire.
Matapos kumalog ng lahat ng isla sa buong bansa kagabi nang basagin ng Gilas Pilipinas ang sumpa ng South Korea, the faithful are back inside the arena, hoping, praying that this magical run continues on for 40 more minutes of basketball. And while the objective of qualifying for Spain has been reached, we as a people have not stopped dreaming. The thousands in here and the millions of you watching just have to keep believing. Gilas Pilipinas kontra Iran para sa kampyonato ng FIBA Asia Championships para sa taon ng 2013. Ang lahat nating matutunan sabay-sabay live dito sa TV5. Ako po si Magu Marjon, kasama natin si Jason Webb.
And you know, today is a big day, pero huwag natin kalimutan kahapon ang pinakita ng ating Gilas Pilipinas. What they showed was yung pagmamahal sa bansa, puso. Bagamat nakita natin, kinulang tayo sa tauhan, marami tayong mga player na nasaktan. pinakita pa rin natin the resiliency of the Filipino overcoming a curse that's now broken, which will lead us to moving forward to the World Cup.
Ibang klaseng ang puso, ibang klaseng sakripisyo ang pinakita ng ating Gilas Pilipinas dyan sa 86-79 na panalo over South Korea.
But look at the numbers in that game, and we just go all the way down. Doon sa rebound. Doon sa rebounding, sinasabi natin, malamang si Marcus Dautit tutulong sa atin dyan, but Marcus Dautit was unavailable in the second half, and it was just yung puso ni Mark Pingris, puso ni Ranidel, ni Japet, pero hindi ito natigil. Even the guards of the Philippines started to get the rebounds in that game, and if you remember those stats, nakita rin natin doon, second chance points went to the Philippines as well as points in the paint. So even if we played Korea even, nakita natin nakakuha tayo ng ibang mga bagay na sabi nga natin, dinala ng crowd yung ating Gilas Pilipinas, and of course the heart.
But we will need to bring even more tonight dahil wala pang talo. Iran ang ating kalaban, and they have been perfect so far throughout this FIBA Asia Championship.
Right now, when you look at the numbers, the Iran side is the top of the class. Hindi pa nga natatalo, gaya ng nabanggit mo, and they have been beating teams by over 30 points on average. On average yan. So why have they been so successful in this tournament? One of the reasons why they've been so successful is because you move all the way down. Yung assist nila, 21 assists in a game, that's tops in the league. At saka isa pa, field goal percentage nila, Magu. This is a team that shoots 51% from the field, and that's already unheard of in basketball to shoot over 50%. And they do that because they're able to get high percentage from their big men as well as from their point guard. Yung point guard nila actually shoots 67% from the two-point range, and that is Kamrani, which is going to be one of the keys para natin matalo itong Iran, to be able to stop them from ito si Kamrani dahil siya yung nagsiset up doon sa mga lalaki nila katulad ni Haddadi at ni Cartus.
Pero Jason, bago pa man magsimula ang ating bakbakan, na-report na malamang sa malamang hindi makalaro si Marcus Dautit para sa Gilas Pilipinas. How big of a problem is that going to be given the size of Iran?
It's a major problem para sa Pilipinas. Ang laban na lang nga natin dito, nakikita natin dito all over. Ang pinapakita nila dito, puso. Dahil aminin na natin, hindi tayo lalaki sa kalaban natin. Pero pwede natin talunin sila sa laki ng puso.
So here we go. Gilas Pilipinas will start with Gabe Norwood, Jeffrey Chan, Mark Pingris, L.A. Tenorio, and Japet Aguilar in the middle. Jason, it's going to be a tall order for young Japet Aguilar tonight.
Other thing to remember is the Philippines played at a later time. Kahapon. So mas maiksi yung recovery period nila. And I think when you look at the intensity of games, yung game natin against Korea, grabe yung tinanggal sa atin physically nun. Emotionally, mentally, it was so draining. You're just hoping that ito na nga, yung pinakitang resiliency ng Gilas ay maaari pa nilang mapakita ng isa pang laro.
Laban ng sapula, sapute, nakaputi po ang sarili nating Gilas Pilipinas, nakapula naman etong mga taga-Iran. And Iran, as we have seen all week long here at the Mall of Asia Arena, talagang yung faithful nila still in full force. Pero syempre, sasapawan natin yan sa ingay sa gabing ito. Iran has first crack at the basket. Kamrani to Afag. Immediately they look for Haddadi. Sahakyan over to Barami. Doon ko lang, sabi ng ating referee.
Barami, we hear that he actually has some problems with his knee, so he will lack that quickness, pero may tira pa rin siya sa labas. Yun ang kailangan bantayan.
Aguilar with the leather, hand off to Tenorio. Testingin gagad si Haddadi. Here's chance for a three. Doesn't work. Sahakyan para sa rebound. Kamrani puts it on the floor. Tenorio to beat. Kinatawan doon si L.A. Aguilar clears it. L.A. pushing the action. Being chased by two red shirts. They go to Gabe. See good or no, Gabe gets his own board.
You gotta like the activity. At least nakakuha tayo ng rebounds. But, you know, Jeff Chan tripped up. No foul, though.
No foul whistled as Kamrani pushes it the other way. Kamrani lines it up. No go. Pingris para sa board.
Very critical for us to get some points here. Just settle down the boys.
Aguilar looking to extend the defense of Haddadi. Parang may jitters in the opening moments of this game.
You see Coach Shaw telling his boys, we gotta run. That's the only thing that we have right now para sa laban na to. Yung quickness.
Marami with the leather. Norwood watching him. They look for Haddadi. Dalawa bumantay. Nakapik ni Pingrision.
The nice thing about for us, para dito kalaban ng Iran, their 4 guy is not a shooter, so pwedeng mag-sag down yung malalaki natin.
Aguilar misses.
Gotta play within yourself.
As Kamrani looks to settle things down para sa Iran. Almost 2 minutes ang lumilipas dito sa championship game na ito.
Good job on the part of both Mark Fingers and Japet to not give an angle para pasahan si Haddadi.
Big steal by LA. Chan looking to make him pay. Picks up a foul on Barami. Right away. Nanakawan lang. Etong si Kamrani, pinalitan kagad ni Davudi dito. No room for error ang gusto na itong coach ng Iran.
But you know, Davudi is, they're almost alike. Kamrani though is a better offensive player. Si Davudi though, ang ginagawa niyan, grabe yan mag-pressure ng bola.
Alamang testingin ito si Teniente Luis Alfred Tenorio as Jeff Chan finally gets Pilipinas on the board. Two for two para dito kay Jeffrey. Nabuti na nga didiskarte dito sa kabilang tulo. And away from play, there is a foul. Looks like Aguilar is whistled for this one.
Japet's giving about, easily about 100 pounds. And if he touches si Haddadi just a little bit, I think the referee should be able to give that to Japet.
Inbound from the right. They look for Davudi, hindi makakuha. Marami tumanggap ng bola. Marami against Norwood, looking for that space. Quick release, no. Shot for the board. LA pushes the action. LA down the gut of the defense. Hands off to Japet. And Aguilar delivers the 2 points.
Again, it is that notion. Kung tayo tumakbo, we will have a chance because when this Iranian side sets up their defense, they're just too big.
Haddadi, inagawa ni Aguilar. LA to Jeff, scoops it up and in.
Surprise, surprise. Maybe the shorter team, but right now it is the Philippines on top 6-2, making use of good defense. Tapos takbo ka agad sa kanila.
Sahakyan over to Barami. Puts it on the floor. Barami has Japet to contend with. Oh, what a fadeaway.
Multi-skilled. When you look at it, si Barami, he can do everything. Shoot from the outside, drive. And in their last game, he did not have a lot of quickness. But today, kita natin, he's very aggressive in terms of scoring.
He's got all 4 points para sa Iran. Japet, no go on that jumper. Coach ng Iran gusto itulak yung bola. Sahakyan, iiwan kay Barami. Haddadi with a huge pick. Barami scoops it over.
Not a knock on defense that time around. You can see that there was a bit of a miscommunication because Japet made Gabe go under. He's supposed to show in that pick and roll. Kaya naiwan si Gabe.
Tenorio out to Japet. Aguilar puts it on the floor. Sneaks one in.
What you gotta live with Japet Aguilar, you know that sometimes he might make some missed calls in terms of what to do on the defensive side. But that skill level na nandyan kay Japet, it just shows. Even if he's playing a bona fide NBA center kay Haddadi.
And immediately, pinalitan din dito si Haddadi. Pasok sa laro for the first time si Carduz. Parang 1 error, palit ka agad dito sa panig ng Iran.
But they're probably going to have to change a lot of people then because the Philippines is going to make you cause some turnovers right there. That's a mental error because LA Tenorio giving an extra effort to get that rebound.
Norwood looking for LA. Ping with the pick. LA pulls up. Oh, good. Para sa rebound. Napulot ni Ping. Here's Jeff. No good. The booty is pushed out of bounds by Norwood.
But give it to the Philippines. Kita mo yung offensive rebound natin. Bagamat maliit tayo, so far in this game, we actually have more offensive rebounds compared to that of Iran.
Jun Marfajardo entering this game for the first time. Pinalitan muna si Japet Aguilar.
You know, we've been getting good looks, ha, Magu, ha? Marami tayong mga tira na open from 3-point range.
Sahakyan looking for Barani. He has been the main man on offense, but it's taken away by Gabe. Norwood on the run, puts it up, is fouled. And if that's on Carduce, it'll just be his first. Pero yung mga big men itong Iran, we are forcing them into fouls.
Grabe, depensa ng Pilipinas. Another turnover and another opportunity to run para sa atin.
Manny Del De Ocampo, pumasok para kay Pingris. Larry Fonacher, nandirito na rin para naman kay Jeff Chan.
You can see the coach shot making sure that his boys are fresh because like we said, emotionally, physically, mentally, the last game that we played, all three of those things were draining para sa Pilipinas.
Norwood misses on the first, pero siya naman ang sisilipin natin sa ating Rain or Shine Dirt Shield Best Defensive Play of the Quarter. Brought to us by Rain or Shine Dirt Shield Semi-Gloss Finish, dirt-resistant paint, your best defense against dirt on walls. Norwood splits. Good enough for a 3-point lead para sa Gilas, Pilipinas.
Philippines hoping to knock out itong Iran.
Manny Pacquiao in attendance. Usually siyang pinapanood ng lahat ng Pilipino. Ngayon, kasama siya sa pagsigaw para sa Gilas sa gabing ito. Norwood sees a crack in the defense, gets it to RDO. Kumalog lang palabas para kay De Ocampo.
Again, we are getting our chances defensively, but on the offensive side, that's where we're a little bit tight, but that's okay. You stay in basketball games when you play good defensively.
Marami from top of the key. Big pick from Carduce. They go out to Sahakyan. Nakitang libre si Dabudi. Fajardo got it over to LA. Tenorio going coast to coast. Fajardo looking to clean it up, is fouled.
What a job by LA Tenorio. LA Tenorio, he's just pushing the basketball. At alam niya, bubuhayin naman siya ng crowd dito. Madadala rin yung mga teammates niya. You know, your offense and how you approach your offense really starts from the point guard, and LA started out very well.
Junmar Fajardo at that free throw line for 2 shots.
We're hoping he can get one, at least para kay Junmar, masimulan yung kumpiyansa niya. He's a very decent free throw shooter in the PBA.
He's only scored 2 points all tournament long in 6 games na kanyang nilaro. And now he throws his touch. Castro naman ngayon ang manggugulo dito kay Dabudi. Pahinga muna si LA Tenorio. Sahakyan recovers, gets it back over to Afag. They swing it over to Barami. Shot clock is at 5. Barami against 2, jumps it over to Carduce. That is good.
Alam mo pa, si Carduce, pag titignan mo kumpara kay Haddadi, mas maliit siya, pero mas maganda siya gumalaw because parang mas magang ang paa niya kumpara kay Haddadi.
Offensive foul whistle here on De Ocampo on that illegal pick.
See, this is where there's going to be a change here para sa Iranian side. They're going to play 2-point guards. Now, the Philippines got to be careful because when they play 2-point guards, sabay si Kamrani tsaka si Davudi, they put a lot of pressure. That's when they make their runs generally in this tournament.
As Gary David has entered the game, pinagpahinga si Norwood. Gary David pulling the assignment of trying to keep tabs on Nika Barami. Barami lines it up, long 2, no, tapping ng bola, David had a hand on it. Fajardo over to Castro. Fonacher on that left wing, goes cross-court to the corner. Gary puts it on the floor. Sahakyan clears over to Barami.
Very close to popping the basketball.
They get 3 points in return at sa atin ng Meralco, ang liwanag sa bukas. David against Kamrani. Ibigyan ng pick ni Fajardo. Castro waiting for that pick. He attacks, gets it to RDO. Shots not falling for Gilas Pilipinas so far.
Especially that 3-point shot. So far, we're 0 out of 5, and that's been a major weapon for us.
Pero 0 of 5 nga tayo, Jason. Isa lang naman ang abante rito ng Iran.
Yes, and that's the reason this team can be in any game. Dahil this is a team that can get hot from the 3-point line.
Last night, malas tayo in that first half, only knocking 2 of 8 attempts from deep. But it definitely picked up in the second half. Kamrani to the corner. Uy! Yun, finally, may pumito na ng traveling dito. Bungarina, sumabay sa atin ng uy doon. Gilas Pilipinas looking to regain this lead. A low-scoring first frame. Panasher. Tumalog pa rin palabas.
So many of those 3-pointers in and out.
Davuti, handoff. Good hard foul coming from Gary David, sending a message. Hindi nagustuhan yun.
Well, that's just a good championship foul. There's no way na dapat ka magbigay ng 2 points plus free throw.
Sakyan shaken up a bit there. As Japit Aguilar checks back in para kay Fajardo. At Easy Ping babalik para kay Deo Campo. Sinecheck pa rin ni Sakyan kung masikip pa ba lahat ng tornilyo.
There's 2 minutes and 31 left here in the first quarter. Gonna be key. You can't allow Iran to have a good last 2 minutes dito. Para dito sa Pilipinas, importante that we close this quarter strong. If we can get the lead, when you get into that break, iba yung kumpiyansa ang pagdadala mo.
Alabag now quarter to 5. Pinagpahingan muna si David. Sakyan drains the first free throw. 2 for 2 para kay Sakyan. As Iran now takes a 3-point lead, their largest of the game.
Gotta be careful. Like we said, yung dalawang guards yan, napakabilis na mga kamay.
Shotless matching up with both Castro and Alapag. Here's Parami. Does it go? Bonasher looks around, finds Castro. Castro steps on the gas and then spins. Picks up the foul on Davuti. So Sakyan ang pinituan dito. And that'll be the second personal foul on the number 9 guy.
And how good was Jason Castro in the last game? Yung third quarter explosion niya. There was the fourth quarter, was good as well. You know, just coming in and able to get some important points.
Puso talaga ang pinakita ni Jason Castro, as well as everybody in the arena, not just on the lineup. Walang bumitiw kagabi, and we hope wala ring bibitiw sa gabing ito. Is what might be history para sa ating bayan. Parami back to Davuti. They look for Haddadi, who is back on the floor. Davuti for 3.
Good job, Japet.
Excellent box out. Castro now. Immediately picked up by Parami. They swing it over to Jimmy. Alabag shaking big. Cross court to Castro. 8 to shoot. Castro stops on a dime. Where will he go? To the corner. Jimmy's got to put it up. 3 to shoot. Japet will put up a 3. Oh, go.
Really that problem when you get into the paint. Parang magtitilim yung paningin mo sa laki nung ni Haddadi eh.
Parami against Norwood once again. They get into Sakyan on that corner. Misses on that 3. Pero sa kunahan sa bola, nakuha ng Iran yun. Oh no, look pass underneath. But a nice collapse papunta doon kay Haddadi. He's gonna have to earn his points from the line. Bigla na lang lumaki ulit dito ang Iran.
Especially now when they bring in number 11, si Sorabnejad. He's the bigger one. He's about a good 6'7". That's when you really have a lot of problems when they put those two big guys at the post.
$52 seconds na titira sa quarter number 1. Gilas Pilipinas now trails by 3 points.
Just a three-pointer away from Knockford tying this ball game.
And we have yet to hit one in this ball game. Will Gabe give us our first? He drives closer, gets it out to Castro. Castro for 3. Bang! Atin sa atin yan ang Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas.
Like I told you, just a three-pointer away. And right now, you know, people may have written this small team off, but ito 15-15. Pantay lang ang laban. Philippines again, playing with a lot of heart.
Hindi naman agad, pero long to lang doon sa kabilang dulo.
Still, last possession for the Philippines. Chance to tie or even take the lead. Just got to be able to execute properly.
7 seconds remaining. In this first frame, Castro exploding to the basket. Mamandang tira, wala. Japet couldn't clean it up. And that'll do it for the first 10 minutes of action. Gilas Pilipinas trailing by just 2 points. Magbabalik po kami.
Dito sa TV5, kasama ko ngayon ang pambansang kamao, si Manny Pacquiao. Usually po kayo ang sinusuportahan ng mga Pilipino pag may laban kayo. Ngayon naman po, ano ang feeling na kayo ang sumusuporta sa Gilas Pilipinas?
Ay, pride natin na nasuportahan para sa karangalan natin, yung team natin, at kailangan magkaisa tayo at suportahan natin para sa karangalan ng ating bansa.
At ano po ang masasabi niyo sa Gilas Pilipinas?
Ako po si Manny Pacquiao, taga Sarangani. Sumusuporta sa Gilas Pilipinas.
Maraming salamat po, Magbu Jason.
Thank you, Jessica. Maraming salamat din, Idol Manny Pacquiao. And right on cue, nagpakita ng singtapang ni MP etong si Jason Castro as he took the contact, may kasama pang foul.
You know, how good has he been since yesterday to today? When everything else is not going well para sa Pilipinas, kung baga, nagiging stagnant ang offense natin. You can see that Jason Castro has been able to be the one to create something for us.
Tabla sa 17 ang ating bakbakan. Kamrani looking for his big man underneath. Ito yung binabanggit mo, no? Pahihirapan si RDO. Dalawa pa ngayon yung post-man nila, Jason.
That's a good play. You try to set up one guy right there, and then Haddadi dives, and he'll be just so big para dito kay Japet.
Castro kicks it out. Jimmy for 3. Punches it through!
And just like that, the Philippines up ahead. You know, we need that three-point shot. We've seen it go in now. Pwede na ito tuloy-tuloy para sa Pilipinas.
Atin sa atin yan ng Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. Marami jumps into the corner. Kamrani for 3.
He can shoot. Not a lot of guys in that Iran side that are really proficient shooters, but he's one of them.
Castro na ipit. Lalabas kay Japet. To the corner. Gabe puts it on the floor. Somebody's got to shoot para sa Gilas. 4 na segundo na lang ang ating shot clock. Is Alapag aware? Jimmy now attacks. Puts it up and out.
Gotta go back defensively. Gotta be tested. We're always gonna be tested on our transition defense.
Alapag pulls over our defenders. 24-20. 4 ang abante ng Iran. Natawag muna ng timeout ang Gilas Pilipinas. Sa patuloy nating pagtutok dito sa 2013 FIBA Asia Championships. Bumarjan po, kasama natin si Jason West together with Jessica Mendoza. Ang inyong trio for this championship game. Iran abante ng apat 24-20. Tenorio at Alapag sabay na para sa Gilas. Nandiyan din si De Ocampo, Norwood and Fajardo. Norwood back to Alapag. 8 seconds na lang natitira sa ating shot clock. Leo Campos in and out. Fajardo keeps this possession alive. Izzy kicks it back out. Jimmy for 3. No, Leo Campos once again.
What a job by our big man, continuing to get offensive rebounds. Malamig malamig yung shooting natin, aminin natin, dito sa simula ng laro na to. But then we're just giving ourselves a chance because we're getting those offensive rebounds.
Inbound from the baseline, Norwood will set it up. Alapag against Afag. Gets it over to Tenorio. De Ocampo on the right. Will try again. Still no go. Norwood keeping it alive. Fajardo back to Gabe. Acrobatic layup doesn't work.
Kind of been called for a foul there. You can see that Gabe Norwood is actually dislodged because Haddadi bumped into him.
Haddadi na libre. Pero before the shot, he pushed off.
Good call because Barami in that cross screen, dinala niya itong si Junmar Fajardo. Kaya naman na libre ito si Haddadi.
Jeff Chan re-enters the contest. Palitan si Gabe.
Coach Shot just gonna go for a little bit more shooting because you can see that itong Iran playing a little bit of matchup zone and then hoping that, you know, Jeff Chan probably will have a quicker trigger to set up that three-point shot of ours.
Alapag has 10 to work with. LA attacking the baseline. Looking for the open man. Chan has to put it up. 3 to shoot. Jeff to Jimmy. Natabing palabas ang bola, but there is only 6/10 of a second remaining sa ating shot clock.
Gotta be aware if you're the Philippines, 6/10 of a second. Philippines saying ball was kicked.
Oh, dapat 14. Yun na nga. Binalik sa 14 dahil sa sinipa nga naman. Yung bola. Oh, sabi ng ref, hindi. Even if sa shin lang yan, basta may motion ng sipa, that should still be a kicking violation, right?
I believe so.
If his feet was planted at tinamaan lang, kahit sa paa pa yun, hindi kicking. Ayun, na-reset na nga sa 14 ang shot clock. Oh, naging 60. Ang haba ng shot clock natin, ah.
Actually, I think they're gonna give it back to .6. So 6/10 of a second will be left.
Even the referees are arguing amongst themselves.
Hindi naman sila nagkakaintindihan.
Ayun, oh.
He actually kicked it.
Paan naman eh. How is that? Ayun, 14 na naman yung shot clock at nagalit na naman to isang referee. It was clearly kicked. Ayun, tinanggap na niya. Okay na nga. 14 yung shot clock.
Gotta be a foul. That's gotta be a foul. But
and now, the shot clock has gone bonkers.
kasi ang gulo nyo eh. Ang gulo nyo kasi.
Nililito niyo yung shot clock eh. Galit na galit pa yung isang rep. Eh, linaw-linaw na sinipa naman. And now the officials are getting annoyed with each other.
You know, the thing is, one referee was saying, reset it. The other was saying, don't reset it.
Sino ba yung lead referee? Ito, di ba? Yung tinitignan natin. So,
The thing is, they should, the best thing to do is to talk amongst yourself, tapos magpadala ka na ng isang representative.
so Iran will have possession. Fresh shot clock para sa kanila. Ay, ba't ngayon hindi gawing 21 o na 20 yan? Nasa upcourt na.
Actually, you should be actually...
Yun, binababa.
Right there.
There it is, 20. Are we okay? Finally, everything has been settled. Action continues. Less than 7 minutes na titira sa ating first half. Haddadi sa poste. Junmar on him. Haddadi spinning. Bitin.
Oh, that hurt because actually Junmar gave a good account of himself defensively. Sa rebound na lang ata tinamaan. No, actually, they're gonna give him two free throws.
Ang dami ng contact na tinanggap ni Junmar kanina. Walang veto. Ito ngayon parang straight up, eh, no? Ang depensa to ni Junmar. Siya pa nabito ng foul.
What we gotta hope for? You know that he's gonna go to the line quite often. You can see right here, that's a tough ball because he looked like he played good defensively.
Hindi lang ganun kadiretso yung kanyang braso. Pero ano sabi ni Coach Alchua? Di nagsisinungaling ang bola. Pinuwian nga lang ng taktak sa pagkakataon yun. What is going on? Another official's timeout requested here.
I think what happened is when they reset it, to now it's going back to 6 all the time instead of 24. You can see right there.
Nagkagulo yung program na ito, no? Kanina, nung pinagtalunan yung 0.6 o 14 ba dapat ang natitira?
See right now, it's actually resetting to 39. And nonetheless, so far para sa Gilas Pilipinas, doing pretty decent, only down by 4. And what has happened is, actually nag-aantay lang mga tao sa mga kanilang mga tahanan, and even the crowd here, they're waiting for that Gilas explosion, a good run to actually get the lead in this game. So far, we haven't had that telling 8-2 run, 10-0 run that has shown or that has been the staple ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Tandaan natin, itong Iran all week long dito sa FIBA Asia Championships has just run roughshod over everybody. All of the competition, Jason, talagang pinugbog lang netong Iran. Pero ngayon, di sila makabitaw, hindi sila makalayo sa Gilas Pilipinas, and mukhang extended officials timeout na to dahil aayusin yung shot clock, and both squads have been sent to their benches. At yung mismo scoreboard natin, tumirik na. Ayusin natin yan sa aming pagbabalik. Sa pag-aayos ng ating officials ng shot clock, habang nag-aantay tayo, hanapin muna natin ang ating ngiting happy, ngiting Pinoy. Sino ba ang mapipili? Ayan naman, ngiting happy, ngiting Pinoy. 24-20, Jason, na nasa ating talaan. Etong Iran, abante lang by 4 points.
All the stars in attendance today. Actually, parami ng parami yung mga stars natin na dito from the celebrity side, from politics, lahat nandito na lahat para lang suportahan ang Gilas Pilipinas.
Sports Fight would like to thank the Mall of Asia Arena for all of their support. Talaga namang the entire industry, hindi lang basketball, has descended upon the FIBA Asia Championships. Bakit nga naman hindi? This may just be, Jason, the biggest game in the modern era of Philippine basketball.
Yes, we made history yesterday, but you know what? We're hoping to make even better history today. Actually, if people looking around, because even the president is here, the vice president, mga senador nandito.
I had to make sure na tama yung pagkakatinig ko sa venue announcer natin na si Nubal Zarate. Ayun, nasa luxury box, ano? Oh, okay. Ayun na nga. We welcome the President of the Republic of the Philippines. All-out support. Lahat talaga nagdadasal, lahat sumusuporta dito sa Gilas Pilipinas, Jason.
And you know, for the players, you know, isipin mo, nandiyan na yung presidente, vice president.
Ilang senador ang nandito, present and former.
Well, you know, it almost seemed like every senator that had time to pass by did pass by. You have congressmen that are here, mga vice mayor, mga mayor. Lahat yan sumusuporta.
Pati future senator meron dito eh. Pwede rin si Congressman Manny, pero pwede rin itong katabi ko.
Sino?
Yan!
Sila.
Si Odar, naku, disgrasya tayo dyan.
You know, Manny Pacquiao, you look at Manny right now, you know, he's also busy. He was busy trying to set up yung tour niya para i-promote yung laban niya. Pero also finding ways dahil gaya ng nararamdaman niyang suporta para sa bayan. Ang gusto niya rin makita, Senator JB, kita mo naman, may tattoo pa.
Talagang everybody all smiles inside the arena. Bossing Vic. Always in attendance as we remind everybody that etong si Bossing will be back on TV5 very, very soon. Who wants to be a millionaire? Ang ating abangan, Jason.
Yan yung mga show na talagang inaantay natin dahil alam naman natin pag si Bossing, ibang klase pag may mga show. Of course, the man that I think a lot of people have to thank the boss of TV5, and also more importantly, of the SBP, yung talaga kaponso ng sama basketball ng Pilipinas, na nagbigay daan para magkaroon tayo ng pagkakataon i-host itong FIBA Asia, because if we did host it, we don't know, baka nawala nga yung 6-man yung crowd. At saka yung yung feeling ng mga Pilipino to actually be in the venue or close to the venue at nararamdaman nila yung sensation ng kasiyahan ng mga player.
And looks like everything has been sorted out here at center court of the Mall of Asia Arena. Players being requested to troop back to their benches.
Former Senator Sagisa, Congressman Gus Tambunting, si Oyo Boy, tsaka asawa. Lahat kumpleto.
Dos recados. Lahat iisa ang isinisigaw laban Pilipinas, walang BBTU. So here we go, action about to resume here. Meron pa isang former senator nga pala mamaya sa Sports 5 Center.
It's gonna be interesting, yung sa Sports 5 Center, dahil alam mo, pati yung ama ko, si former Senator Webb, inaano niya nga kahapon, parang ang sarap talaga nung panalo dahil ang tagal na hindi natin natalo ang Korea in a significant match. Pero sabi niya rin, matagal na rin tayo hindi nagcha-champion. Isipin mo naman yung feeling pa nag-champion tayo.
There's only gonna be one better feeling than the one we all had last night, and that might just be tonight, Jason. 26-20
bola ng Pilipinas.
At saka 24-20, di ba? 26-20 na ba? Nakashoot sila, tama. 26-20, nakashoot sila.
Kakashoot pa lang ni Haddadi.
Kaya
bola ng Pilipinas.
Yan, bola nga ng Pilipinas. Kaya nga nagpantaloko-loko na naman yung shot clock. Pagka-shoot nila, bumalik sa 6. Yan yung huling basket eh. So here we go. 26-20, Gilas Pilipinas down by 6. Just under 6.5 remaining south in the second quarter.
Time to get on a mini run. When you have that kind of a break, which is unexpected, teams have that opportunity to get into a run dahil nawawala yung rhythm.
De Ocampo kicks it out. Jeff fly-by move. Couldn't send it home.
That three-point shot, enough good looks, just not going down para sa Pilipinas here in the first half.
Kamrani didiskarte para dito sa Iran. Kamrani against Kalapag, looking to use his body. Sabay pasa, magandang yung body.
And that's what he likes to do. He just wants to get into the paint, manggugulo siya doon. Tapos sa laki ni Haddadi, tinatapon niya lang doon sa vicinity ni Haddadi.
De Ocampo over to Tenorio. Sabi ni RDO, ikaw umatake, LA. Gamitin mo yung pick ni Japet Aguilar. De Ocampo, naharangan. Back to LA. Here's a three. Finally! Atin sa atin ang Meralco ang liwanag ng bukas.
It did take a while before that play was able to was created. But nonetheless, again, the Philippines getting some good shots because of how we run our sets.
Lead of Iran down to 5. Foul before that attempt. Japet ang napituan dito. Para kay Japet, ikalawang personal foul niya yan. Palitan muna siya ni Junmar Fajardo.
And that's gonna be our problem. Not enough depth doon sa ating mga big man. About Marcus Dalton.
Davudi with the leather. Castro now hounding him. Castro, Tenorio naman. Ang backcourt natin ngayon. Kamrani against Tenorio. Spinning into the lane. Bothered by Fajardo. 4-on-4. Tenorio to Chan. Jeffrey back to LA. Back-to-back crease bar. Hindi nga lang natin nakuha.
Still a good shot for the Philippines, but then you have to go down defensively.
Haddadi, nakita pa sa Samyan for the easier two.
And then, that's the thing for the Philippines. And iti-testing talaga sa'yo ng Iran yung transition defense mo because that's actually where they get more of their points.
LA tinawag si Junmar for the pick. LA natalisod. No whistle pa rin. Kamrani to sa Akya. Nakita si Davudi.
That is a terrible play because you can see that LA Tenorio dropped. Now, what is the reason kung bakit malalaglag siya? Pinatid siya, but then no call from the referees. You see it right here. He gets through. And look at the foot of right there. That is a clear foul, but a terrible call or non-call on the part of the referee.
Something to break this game open. Largest lead of the contest para sa kanila. 9 puntos, 32-23. Martin ko kasama si Jason Webb live over TV5. And finally, we get a whistle dito sa kabilang dulo.
And so far, none of the breaks of the game actually going our way. A number of calls that could have gone our way have not gone our way. So it almost feels like right now, importante dito in the venue is we're going to need these boys, the Gilas players, we need the lift from the crowd. Because we're sort of flat dito pagkatapos ng break na yon.
Pardo replaced by Pingris. Lumiit ang lineup natin dito with Ping and De Ocampo manning the front. Conacher on the move, out to De Ocampo. Ranidel rattles the throw.
It's a smaller lineup, but it's a quicker lineup. And as well, this is the lineup that did wonders doon sa ating huling laban.
First basket of the game para kay De Ocampo. Camrani babawi. Di makuha. Pingris para sa rebound. Tenorio looks up. Goes the other way papunta kay Castro. Doubler. Fouled. And finally, nalinis na yata yung mga pito ng ating mga referee.
Is here right now. When there is no big man para dito sa Iran, kanina nandun si Haddadi o kaya naman nandun si Carduz. Now it's an opportunity to attack and attack hard. You can just see much more confidence on the part of the Filipinos. There is that initial bump and Jason Castro able to get the whistle.
Kaya naman itong Iran, humiling kagad ng timeout. Grabe naman ang pinakita niya talaga kagabi kontra Korea. 17 points on 8 of 13 shooting. Talaga naman yung tapang ni Jason Castro lumabas na ng tuluyan dito sa MOA Arena. And for more on the Blur, magsali na ulit natin sa kwentuhan si Miss Jessica.
Jason Castro na makalaro sa national team and mag-it happened. Tapos pinangarap niya na makakarating siya sa Espanya, and last night it seems that it will happen too. Kaya naman naiyak raw talaga siya sa dugout at tuwang-tuwa dahil napatawag pa ang mom and sister niya from the US. Tonight, sabi ni Jason, he will still play his hardest but without the pressure at i-enjoy niya ng gusto ang laro. Mag-go, Jason?
Thank you, Jessica. Pero ang tanong dyan, Jay, does Jason Castro know how to play any other way? Palaging
100%.
pedal to the metal basketball palagi pagka si Doubler ang pinapanood natin. As marami misses. Look at that emphatic rebound from Sakuragi.
Good energy on the part of Mark Pingris. Kahit na rebound lang yan, nararamdaman ng mga kakampihan.
Oh, Castro with a getaway! And Gilas Pilipinas is now within 3 points.
This lead was as big as 9, but this 6-0 run para sa Pilipinas, binalik na ang pag-asa dito sa mga Pilipino dahil 3 na lamang ang kalamangan.
Ang gising na ang MOA Arena sa Haddadi. Hits the basket and will troop to the line.
I mean, when you are 7'2" and a good 280 pounds, close to 300, there usually is a little bit of leeway kung mga bangga na yan. Pero pag ginto kabilis, hindi ka naman nahahabol. Biski malaki yung kalaban. But you look at this play here. Ping is just right there. I don't see how that can be a foul in any other league.
Haddadi completes his 3-point play and that breaks the silence para dito sa Iran.
Sakyan getting in the face of Mark Ping.
De Ocampo over to Castro. They swing it around. LA unleashes one.
Gotta go down defensively.
Marami looking to set up Haddadi. Haddadi will now offer the pick. They go the other way. Kamrani back to Marami.
Boy!
Hey! Finally, yun! Nakita rin. Nanunulak itong si Haddadi.
Pati si Vice nakita tinulak eh. That would be Haddadi's second personal foul. You see right here, once the ball swings,
You know, aliwanag eh.
was helped out with, may konti lang arte, konti lang naman.
Norwood now back on the floor. Afag trying to keep a body on it. Punta sila kay De Ocampo. Doesn't work. Kamrani for the board. Ani mga bante ng Iran coming up on the 2-minute warning ng ating first half. And away from play, there's another whistle. good shot, and Haddadi having a conversation. And now si Sahagyan lumalapit pa kay Coach Reyes.
Well, you know, the players have no business talking to the coach. They have no business. Players talk to players. That's always been the rule. Coaches talk to coaches. But you know, this is an opportunity para sa Pilipinas. Kasi naghahanap tayo ng konting panggigil pa. You know, you almost feel like we're on third gear. We just have to push it on fourth. So far, like we said, not a lot of good calls or breaks of the game. Di pa masyado napupunta sa atin.
Kamrani trying to break free. They go to Barami. Couldn't pull the trigger. Now they go to the corner. Haddadi, naunahan ni Panasher. And Gilas will have possession.
Alam mo, you may be 7-2, but when that ball reaches the ground, pare-pareho ng height yung mga yan.
Actually, hindi. Mas malapit si Panasher. Doon sa salig kaysa dito kay Haddadi. As we take a look kanina, doon sa naging alaskahan o conversation ni Haddadi at Coach Scott.
Well, apparently Haddadi not big enough for Ranidel de Ocampo.
Ano ang height mo? 35-31. A minute and a half now remaining in the second quarter. Gilas within 4. Sahagyan. Huli ka ni Ping. Castro exploding to the basket. Everything but the shot, but Gilas keeps it alive. Castro attacks. Nice flyby. Huli nga lang.
Okay, that's okay. You know, you remain aggressive. Sometimes you're able to beat the big guy. Sometimes you don't.
As we take a look at this best defensive play of the quarter brought to us by Rain or Shine Dirt Shield. Semi-gloss finish. Dirt resisting paint. Your best defense against dirt on balls.
Gotta be aware of the shot clock if you're the Philippines. It's only 18. It's not a fresh 24.
Panasher na ipin. Lalabas muna kay Castro. Norwood back over to Castro. Looking to dance with a 5. 5 segundos sa shot clock. Castro off the spin. Cardus para sa rebound. Kamrani looking to settle things down.
You can see our defense, pati yung Iran, at siyempre yung dala na rin ng crowd, they can't get to their offense quickly, pati sila nagtatanungan sa loob.
Sahagyan from the corner. Abe with a rebound. Gilas running. 5-on-3. Behind
Not a good pass. Not a good pass.
And Iran wanting to map out the next 25 seconds. Pwede silang pumukol ng last possible attempt. Tignan natin kung matutuloy nila yan. Natin ang ating Cebuana Luwilier Best Gilas Player of the Half. Anong iba yan? Kung hindi si Jason Castro sa Cebuana Luwilier. Tamang-tama ang pera padala. Kaya basta pera, ipa Cebuana. 35-31 as you join us back live. Iran looking to extend this 4-point lead as we head into the break.
You can be smart here if you're the Philippines. You can give up a foul if it's down to like the very last few seconds. Travel.
Oh, traveling. Wala itawag doon. He tries to elude the defense of Panasher.
Another chance for the Philippines. Expect the Philippines to have 4 shooters on the floor. Jason Castro at the top and to set up para ma-set up either one-on-one from the top o yung mga shooters natin sa mga kanto.
Iran has no fouls to give. 10.9 seconds for Gilas to try and find a basket here. At ito na nga yung all-guard lineup natin. All shooters. Chan, Panasher, Alapag, Castro, and David. Castro ang didiskarte. Apag trying to keep in step with it. Castro attacking. Out to Panasher.
Perfect ending for the Philippines. Yes, we're down by 1, but then we're able to stay in step with Iran. Ito po ang pinakamaliit na lamang ng Iran heading into the half.
Inside the Mall of Asia Arena just in time sa pagbubukas ng third quarter of action. Salpukang Pilipinas at Iran para sa kampyonato ng 2013 FIBA Asia Championships. Mag-umar dyan kasama si Jason Webb. So far, so good, Jay. Isa lang ang abante ng Iran.
Yes, and the reason why the Philippines keeping in step with itong Iran is that, strangely enough, rebounding. We're getting lots of attempts because we're rebounding the ball very well on the offensive end. And also, we're able to get those turnovers in terms of making them turn the ball over. Pero tayo naman, hindi na tayo nakukuhanan.
Outside jumper doesn't work. Ito na ang Gilas pushing the action once again. Castro clobbered by Barami.
Philippines needs a good third quarter, needs a nice push right here.
That's going to be the third personal foul on Nika Barami.
Ang laking bagay dyan because Nika Barami is their complete player. 7 points so far. He already has 5 assists, at saka, rather 4 assists, at saka 5 rebounds.
Castro ties it up at 35. 11 points already para kay Jason. Make that 12.
Third quarter, many times the Philippines has done excellent in the third quarter, hoping that we can have another one of those.
It has been the best quarter of our tournament as Barami looking to sneak one through. Haddadi in trouble. Naipit. Saan pupunta? Nakakuha pa rin. Nakalabaw na lang doon.
Parang malaki siya. Parang lang.
Back in the group stages, third quarter, +8 tayo as Norwood misses against Kazakhstan. Nag+7 tayo at kagabi lang nag+12 tayo kontra Korea. Let's see what happens here tonight. Barami. Hey, foul? Wow.
We're gonna call that a Zapet. You look at Zapet, he just goes straight. Oh well, he actually, yes, that's a good call because his left hand actually clipped the shooting hand of Nika Barami. Gotta control Barami, gotta control Haddadi. These are the only 2 guys so far na nagbibigay problema para sa Pilipinas.
Iran now up by 3. Castro to the left side. Haddadi ang nag-switch sa kanya. Looking for Ping. Japit na bitawan. Barami is fouled by Norwood.
Gotta be careful with those inside pass of Philippines. You know, that's what we have to do para malibre. Pero the big guys have to be aware that the passes are coming.
Isang minuto pa lang ang lumilipas sa ating third quarter. They go to the corner. Here's a 3. Overshoots. Tenorio nakikipagbakbakan kay Haddadi. Foul on LA. First personal foul pa lang naman yan para dito kay Tenorio. Take a look at it again, Jason.
Well, LA there, he's trapped and then the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Iran looking to attack. Kamrani gets it to Barami. Norwood all over him. Kamrani in the lane, almost lost his footing. Barami nagpasabit na lang doon.
You can see that Iran right now, pinipilit na nila. Sige, sa loob kami papasok because their strength is really inside. They struggle from the outside. And after the Philippines has gotten the lead, they've gotten to a 4-0 run and they're hoping to extend that right now.
Samad Nika Barami steady from that free throw line. He breaks into double digits. Now with a total of 11 points. Gilas Pilipinas down by 5. 41-36. Tenorio nakikipagsayaw dito kay Kamrani. Pick from Aguilar. LA steps on the gas. Sabay preno. Castro has 7 to work with. Castro to the baseline. Goes reverse.
Gotta go back defensively now.
Kamrani gustong katawanin si Tenorio. That is going to be our 4th team foul, Jason. Tatalawang minuto pa lang ang lumilipas sa third quarter na to. Or 5th na, so penalty na nga.
Wow, 15 foul and again, more free throws para dito sa Iran.
As Iran is starting to build a sizable lead once again. Alapag checks back into this game. Norwood manning the point.
Philippines needs a basket here, needs to be aggressive once again.
Norwood to Jimmy. Ranidel through a Pingris pick. Castro attacking. Kicks it out. Norwood's got to pull the trigger. Nahuli from behind, pero napatalbog pa niya kay Haddadi. Yung bola. 4 seconds to shoot para sa Gilas, Pilipinas. Alapag will inbound from that baseline. Lakas ng pasa. Shot clock is winding down. Norwood lines it up. Wow. No foul. Sahakyan momentarily open. He drives closer. Afag from the outside, closed out by Jimmy. Shot clock is at 6 para sa Iran. They go to Sahakyan for a 3. No good. Kamrani keeps it alive.
But you gotta box out. You gotta box out everyone. You can't allow Kamrani to be the guy getting the offensive rebound.
Timeout muna para sa Gilas, Pilipinas as we find ourselves down by 9 once again. Parang nahawakan si Ranidel ni Haddadi, pero hindi na naman pumito ang mga referee. Magbabalik na ang Liga ng Bayan. Ang Philippine Basketball Association mag-uumpisa na ngayong Miyerkules sa IBC 13. Castro with the leather. Gilas down by 9. Castro attacking is fouled on the way to the hole.
We're gonna need someone other than Jason Casa. Jason Casa so far the MVP of this game. Only one in double digits, but Philippines really looking for someone na maaaring tumulong dito kay Jason Castro.
Natabla na ng Iran yung largest lead of the game nila. Kaninang second quarter na itala. Pero binawasan na kagad ni Castro yan. Castro goes 2 for 2. 6:48 natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Kamrani against Castro. Gets it over to Barami.
Philippines needs to stop with points in succession on the board to get this crowd into it.
Barami drops it off to Sakyan. Couldn't sneak it in. Pingris out to Alapag. Nauna si Deo Campo. Pero nakoberang kagad ni Sakyan. Alapag for 3. Yes, sir!
Exactly what the doctor ordered. One stop on the other hand, 5-0 run by the Philippines.
Yung press atin sa atin ng Meralco, ang liwanag ng bukas. Haddadi at the post against Deo Campo. Haddadi puts it up and in. Looks like a foul is going to be called here. You take another look at it. Ingris and Sahakyan getting entangled.
It looks like this is going to be 2 free throws plus possession. That's what they were.
Unsportsmanlike foul ba yung dito? Two shots lang, dahil penalty.
Penalty on the other end.
Sakyan pushes their lead back up to 7 points. So 4 unanswered points ang sukli ng Iran sa 5-0 run ng Gilas, Pilipinas.
Resiliency, that's what we talked about at the start of this game. Alam nating mahirap para sa Pilipinas, you know, that emotional high, that physical and mentally and emotionally draining game. They have to get over that. But also within the game, ang dami ring mga highs and lows na kailangan daanan.
Alapag, puts it up! Oh, pinali pa kontra doon sa higante ng Iran.
What a play by Jimmy Alapag. You see it right here. Doesn't matter how big you are. And what we've said all along, palakihan ng puso, pinapakita nila ng Pilipinas.
Barami couldn't get rid of Norwood. Barami nakuyog. Haddadi's there to clean it up.
He just stays there. He just stays in that paint and able really to clean up the mess.
Alapag on the move. What does he do? Hinahanap si Ping.
Had the right idea, but that ball got tapped. That's why nawala yung direction ng bola, and being a bit surprised with the trajectory of the ball.
Tandaan po natin, both teams are already qualified sa Basketball World Cup next year sa Spain. Pero yung kampyonato ng Asia ang nakataya dito sa larong ito. 5 minuto na lang natitira sa third quarter. Afag to the corner. Open three. No, Norwood. Hand on it, but bothered by Barami. Kamrani against Ping. Oh, how did he get that up?
He's one of those guys. He may be a little small player, but then this is a guy that can create baskets for his team.
Castro, gustong pakita pa, no? Ping, respect to Castro. Itin nga lang yung tira na yun. Kamrani looks to push it up, pero andyan na ang depensa ng Gilas. Kamrani, though, saw a crack in it. And he is whistled for the foul. Nang tagain niya si Renadel from behind.
Philippines needs to get another run here. Lead has ballooned to 10 at the moment, which is the biggest lead of Iran.
Alapag trying to decide what to do. He's got the bigger guy on him. He bounces it over to Ranidel. The floater. No. Rebound Ping. And Ping is down. Clutching onto that foot. Tandaan natin, injured na yun si Ping. Kagabi pa. But he decides to play on. Alapag to Ping. Puts it up. And in!
It almost feels like ito si Mark Pingris pag nasasaktan, lalong lumalakas.
Pingris, may agimat ang dugo niyan. Baba sa 8 ang abante ng Iran.
This is where we've had trouble. Barami has been able to continuously create mismatches, and again right there.
The patience of Haddadi. Inantay niyang bumaba muna si Norwood sa pagkaka-challenge sa tira na yon. We take another look at that beautiful reverse coming from Sakuragi. And now Chapit Aguilar replaces etong si Ping.
More of the walking wounded para sa Pilipinas. We know that he started off this game already hurt.
He played on a leg and a half last night, Jason. 16 points, 10 rebounds pa rin ang contribution niya. By all indications, hindi ba yan ang huling kita natin kay Ping sa ball game na ito?
Philippines' biggest problem so far in this game, really field goal shooting. Staying underneath 30% the entire game.
De Ocampo underneath. Chapit couldn't clean it up, but De Ocampo keeps it alive. Alapag over to Castro. Shifting directions. Kamrani pushes it hard. They go to the outside shot. Kamrani na naman para sa rebound. Bodies all over the floor of the MOA Arena. Oy, traveling.
The Philippines have keep your head in the game. We're just a run away from getting back into this. Only a 10-point lead.
Mahigit 3 minuto na lang natitira sa ating third quarter. Gilas Pilipinas looking to wake this crowd up. Alapag, a series of crossovers out to De Ocampo. They find Punisher for a three. In and out.
And how many shots today? Ang mga pasok na lumalabas pa rin para sa Pilipinas.
Afag catches. Castro on him. 10 segundos sa kanilang shot clock. That ball goes out of bounds in favor of Gilas Pilipinas. Jeff Chan back in the game. Papalitan na itong si Jason Castro. It's a double barrel threat para sa Gilas. Alapag will have Fonacher on his right and Chan on his left to choose from. Aguilar will offer the pick. Jimmy to Chan. Here's a three. Punches it through!
Just in time. And you know, actually also asking a foul for a foul is Coach Shot Reyes.
3-point shot natin sa atin ng Meralco. Ang liwanag ng bukas. Marami against Fonacher. Japet helping out. Off-balance shot is fouled. And if that's going to be on Japet, that'll be number 4.
Pero it's all been, grabe yung Nika Barami, pati yung Haddadi. Haddadi has 19 points. Barami, on the other hand, is at 11. Means that's, he's at 11 right now.
Fajardo comes back in to relieve. Etong si Japet Aguilar. He has been steady all night long, Jason.
And as a team, Iran have done very well from the free throw line. They've been awarded a lot of free throws, especially here in this quarter.
This is the best scoring quarter in this game para sa Iran. Naka-22 puntos na sila dito. Jimmy lines it up. 3-point shot natin sa atin ng Meralco. Ang liwanag ng bukas.
No area code is safe when Jimmy Alapag has the basketball because he can shoot it from anywhere.
And this deficit is down to 6 points.
That is not a foul. I mean, it is almost, I mean, I'm right in front of it. And Larry Fonacher, when you look at this, Jimmy Alapag, galing Paranaque, that far. But, you know, what's happening is, when we get a run going, we're getting these phantom calls na nawawala yung momentum ng Pilipinas.
Rami back to the bench. Dabuti ang pumalik muna sa kanya.
Making it so easy for Iran. You know, they get to the free throw line, they put one of their better free throw shooters on the line, and he just knocks it down.
Ito 2 minuto lumipas dito sa third quarter, penalty na kagad tayo. Kaya naman, sandamakmak na free throw na ang naipasok nila. Alapag kontra Dabuti. Ranidel. Meron ng foul. Offensive variety pa. Looks like it's against Junmar Fajardo.
Well, most things happen para sa Pilipinas. Just got to get it over it. If you feel that the calls are not going our way, just have to rise above it.
Afag with the leather, looking for Barami. Fonacher closes out. He asks for the pick. Cardus will provide. Cardus slides. Barami spins. It's an extra step. Del Campo clears it.
Oy!
Oy! Barami pushes off on Rami Del Campo, and that is going to be foul number 4 on Barami.
Happened right in front of us. Barami actually complaining that he may have gotten hit by Ranidel. But you can see that he retaliated right there in front of the referees. But guess what? Iran not yet in the penalty.
Pang-apat na team foul pa lang yan para sa Iran. With 1:01 remaining in this third quarter.
Opportunity for the Philippines. No Haddadi, no Barami.
Alapag, kinakaldag. He goes to Junmar. No good para dito kay Fajardo.
But nonetheless, it's a good shot. You know, Junmar can hit that shot.
40 seconds remaining sa ating ikatlong yugto. From Rani to Dabuti. They look to go to the post. Ranidel, nice closeout. Kamrani has 5 to work with. Now Davudi touches it to the outside. 2 to shoot. Are they aware? Naputukan na sila ng 24.
What a good defensive stand on the part of the Philippines. You can see pressure on the basketball at dinanabanan yung mga malalaki sa poste. Again, chance here for the Philippines. One possession, put in the big men. And even Fajardo now limping out as well.
And now with 22 seconds to go, yung mga main gunners natin ibinabalik ni Coach Chot Reyes. Chan will have Fonacher, Castro, David, and Alapag with him. As we look to come up with a big shot here to try and wrest control. Nakaw lang na momentum ang kailangan natin dito, Jason. Alapag ang didiskarte, 10 to shoot. Jimmy starting to make his move.
Does give up that foul. Even the coach of Iran surprised with that. Gonna make some changes here. Pilipinas, of course, we played there with the small lineup. We were preparing for that one shot. Still needs another.
Alapag takes care of that first.
Para sa Pilipinas, Iran's gonna go on the offense. Gotta make sure no fouls. We are in the penalty. Remember, we got into the penalty very early in this quarter.
2 minutes into it. Kaya naman ganyang kalaki na score ng Iran.
And deny Kamrani if you can.
There we go. 4 seconds to go in the third. They go to the long ball. And Kamrani buries a triple. So ang Iran magbabaon po ng 7 puntos na kalamangan heading into the final 10 minutes of this game. Ang kampyonato ng Asian region ay nakasalalay 10 minuto to try and figure out whether Gilas Pilipinas can come back. Fourth and final quarter, silipin muna natin ang ating Rain or Shine Best Defensive Play of the Quarter, brought to us by Rain or Shine Dirt Shield. Semi-gloss finish, dirt-resisting paint, your best defense against dirt on walls. 10 minutes to try and make up 9 points, Jason. Gilas Pilipinas has a tough task ahead as we start the quarter with a turnover.
Yes, that's just such a bad start right there. Not a good play coming out of the inbound because walang katulong si Jason Castro doon. And of course, pass on the part of the Philippines, but still, lots of time. It's only an 11-point lead.
This now is the largest lead of the contest para sa Iran. Castro joined on the floor by Fonacher, Chan, Pingris, and De Ocampo. Fonacher puts it up. Oh, good. Tandaan natin we have been playing the last 6 quarters of basketball without our naturalized big man na si Marcus Doughton. Second quarter pa lang kagabi, nawala na siya sa aksyon because of an injury to his leg, and there's a foul whistled on Randy De Ocampo as we send it over to Jessica Mendoza.
Magutatlong beses ibinagsak ni Coach Chot Reyes ang playboard niya as he said na hindi na natin pwedeng payagan ng Iran na i-box out sa atin. Si Jimmy Alapag naman telling his teammates they've been here before and now is the time to fight and make a run. Meanwhile, sa likod ng bench, todo ang suporta ng mga fans, guys.
Walang bibitiw. 11 puntos lang yan. All we needed is a stop right here, right now. Afag misses. Pingris, hindi nakita si Jeff Chan. Alapag against Kamrani, gets it over to De Ocampo. Ranidel attacking Adadi. Iran looking to push it up. Castro picks up Afag. Now Iran will try and set this one up. Kamrani steps out for a wide open 3. We dodged a big bullet there, Jason.
Yes.
Alapag sa kabilang dulo, finding Ping. Nice ball fake and reverse.
Story of the day para sa Pilipinas. Ilang mga tira, no? Nandun na, hindi lang hinihigo pababa ng basket. You see right here, well played by Mark Pingris. Gets the fake, gets the foul right there, but just not getting that lucky bounce, that correct bounce for us.
Pingris at the line for 2. Ping takes care of the first as we take a look at this tapal play of the game brought to you by Bostik Super Vulcasil, ang hari ng tapal. Ping misses. Haddadi clears.
Not been a great day for the Philippines from the free throw line today.
10 ang abante ng Iran. 8 minuto, 20 segundo natitira sa championship game na ito. Haddadi working against Ranidel. Nakakita si Sakyan sneaking in from the middle.
Gotta give it to Haddadi. Yung laki niya, marunong siyang pumasa. Marunong siyang hanapin yung mga teammate niya.
Castro attacking, loses, trying to recover. Castro lost it once again off that scramble. Kamrani fouled by Jeff Chan.
Substitution for the Philippines. Number 10, Jalen Moore for Jeff Chan. Substitution for the Philippines. Number 14, Jeffrey Aguilar for Mike Davis.
Here we go, Coach Chotres now redeploying our strongest possible 5 on the floor with Aguilar and Norwood back in harness. Kamrani to sa Hakyan, hinahanap si Napag. They go to the post once again. Haddadi against Japet, trying to look for that final foul. And Iran now up by a dozen points, 66 or 68. 54-14 na. Bigla ang abante ng Iran. Of Philippine basketball, Gilas Pilipinas will have to do it again. We are looking for another miracle, Jason, as we find ourselves down by 14 points.
Right now, it almost feels like a must score again. You know, hinahanap natin dito yung mga runs na para madala yung round. Kailangan did a good job of stopping those runs.
Alapag leaves it to Ranidel. Couldn't get the 3.
Good shot nonetheless. It's just not falling from three-point region para sa Pilipinas. So far today, Philippines struggled for the three-point line. 8 out of 26.
They go to Haddadi.
Size, you know, dito natin miss yung injured na si Marcos doubted because Marcos would be a better matchup against Haddadi.
Hindi lang sa tangkad, no? Pati yung lapat sa katawan, kaya makipagpagkaan sana ni Big Daddy.
But there, LA giving us hope. Only, you know, that's just a 14-point lead. Kaya yan.
Napakahaba pa nito, mahigit 6 at kalahating minuto pa ng basketball. Kamrani against Tenorio. Nakatingin na naman sila kay Haddadi.
He's there for more than 3 seconds almost.
Parang 8 segundo na nga, nakapagtangin na ng bahay dito si Haddadi.
When you look at it, for a majority of the time, he's just there in the middle. We're hoping right now that that's the guy that we're missing sa ilalim. But Coach Chuck here, going maybe for some more scoring, he's gonna go with Gary David. Really hoping for someone to put in the points. Kasi ang baba ng scoring natin so far.
Nadoble na ng Iran yung production nila ng first half. We held them to 35 kanina. Afag for 3. Couldn't bail them out. Tenorio with the leather. Gilas out on the run. LA to Jimmy. Now he pulls the trigger. Haddadi clears it para sa Iran.
It's not there, no? Yung mga tira na kailangan lang. It's just not falling today.
Less than 6 minutes of basketball remain inside the MOA Arena. Davudi out to Haddadi. Haddadi in trouble. He's in traffic. 3 seconds na ba finally? Ayun! Natawagan din. Kanina 3 shot pick, no? Hindi tinawagan si Haddadi, nag-aantay na rebound. Now we finally catch a break. Iran surprising Gilas with that pressure. But LA gets it across. David, binalik na ni Coach John Reyes. El Granada has got to make things happen. David puts it up. No.
Going with everyone available there. Gary David also, he gets his shot. It also doesn't fall for him.
Davudi to Kamrani. Now they get it to Marami. trying to get rid of David. Saakyan drives in, kicks it over. 3 seconds, hindi pa rin tinawag dito. And Haddadi gets the stick back. He had the position all night long, Jason.
You know, Ahmed Haddadi so far, he's just been unstoppable. 25 points and 14 rebounds.
Gary over to LA. Here's a three. That's a start. Atin sa atin na Meralco ang liwanag ng bukas.
13 lang yan, kaya pa yan. Again, our ability to make three-pointers, but we've got to put pressure on the ball handlers of Iran.
LA hounding Kamrani. They dump it down low. No! Chapet did enough, pero Barami recovers.
And get that defensive rebound.
Kamrani looking for Haddadi. Fouled by Tenorio.
See, because we put so much effort playing defense, that first defensive stand, that we have to make sure we clear the defensive board.
Iran will call a timeout, up 72-59. Crowd still hoping, still praying for a major comeback. Nahanap na natin ang ating ngiting happy, ngiting Pinoy. 72-59, Gilas looking for a stop. Iran shot clock is now at 2. They're not even aware. Yung, naputukan sila ng 24.
And that's a good start para sa Pilipinas. Gotta make it's only 13 points. We have Gary David, Ranidel. All of the guys on the floor right now can make that three-point shot.
Castro on the move. Castro against Haddadi, sneaks it through. Goaltend! That should be a goaltend. Count that, those 2 points.
Down to 11. This is the Philippines right now. We need to really step it up. Even the crowd right here, they really need to get into this game.
Looks like everybody's in stunned silence still, Jason. Nobody's getting up. We gotta make some noise. Here we go. Gary David trying to bother Barami. Kamrani trying to settle things down para sa Iran. Chance of defense echoing through the halls. Haddadi cleans up his own mess.
You know, when he's there down there and he gets his own rebound, he just takes up so much space. But still,
we have gone 5 small here, Jason, as LA misses that 3. Ranidel is playing center. Gabe Norwood at the 4. We need our shots to drop, Jason.
it's not been the case. We all game long have flirted with just 30% field goal percentage.
Here we go. Another stop. Tenorio to Castro. Back over to Gary. He gets his first bucket of the game. Marami attacking.
No!
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Oh! The one referee closest to the action whistled a foul. Ito pinalitan. Ginawang unsportsmanlike.
I mean, it happened right in front of us, and that's the same referee that called the kicking violation a non-kicking violation, and he's the same guy that is doing this right now. He did not even have a good angle. How can that be? You can see from where he is. I mean, it's a bump.
You know, from the baseline, he comes in and changes the call.
And how much does that douse cold water into the rally aspirations of the Philippines?
2 shots plus possession para dito sa Iran. Nakapag-practice free throw ba siya?
Sakit nun. Minsan na lang nga tayo hindi nalagay sa penalty. Binigyan pa ng 2 free throw. Plus ball possession.
Sports 5 would like to thank the Mall of Asia Arena for their support all week long. Iran looking to break the spirits of the Filipinos, up by 13 points. Saakyan will provide the pick. Haddadi looking for Barami. He gets it back to Haddadi. Without anybody above 6'4" on the floor, hindi talaga natin makakontest yun. Timeout muna para sa Gilas. Back inside of Mo Arena habang sinisilip natin ang best defensive play of the quarter brought to us by Rain or Shine Dirt Shield. Semi-gloss finish. Dirt resisting paint. Your best defense against dirt on walls.
Yes, 4-point play.
Murray's that 3. Bonus free throw coming up.
Good play coming out of the timeout, setting up our shooters, and you can see Haddadi touching that shooting hand. Really not a smart foul on his part.
3-point shot natin sa atin na Meralco. Ang liwanag ng bukas. Haddadi being replaced now as the Iranian coach wants to match up with the quickness of Gilas.
And he wants to make sure because he knows that we're going to put pressure and on their guards, and that's why he put 2 ball handlers on their part. And you can see there's that pressure defense of the Philippines.
Ranida completed the 4-point play. 11 ang abante ng Iran. 2:35 remaining. Kamrani wasting away the time. Gilas looking for the stop. Kamrani swings it over. Barami back to Kamrani. Shot clock is at 2.
That's a hit. That hurt. That hurt.
What poise displayed there by Kamrani. Castro gustong bawiin.
Only the 13 foul for Iran.
Fouls on Iran, Ocean Samakin. His third foul, 13 foul for Iran.
Norwood maglalabas from the left. 2:10 to go. Does Gilas have one last run left in it? Castro di discarte. Castro to the left side, hacked. That is only going to be team foul number 4 on Iran.
His fifth foul. 14 fouls on Iran. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Gotta get into our offense quickly here. Time is not on their side.
Jimmy from the parking lot. Doesn't work. Ranida nanulak on the rebound play.
Jimmy knows that he knows that they had to start that offense early. That's why he shot that one right there.
That's his fourth foul.
Pressure in the backcourt about to be applied by Gilas Pilipinas. Good, at dahil loose ball foul yun at penalty na tayo, 2 shots to para sa Iran. What a way to battle para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Ngayon lang, walang tinambakan ng Iran. With a minute and 57 remaining, we are still all hoping for that one last push.
Iran is a team that has beaten their opponent on average more than 30 points.
Sa tanda natin, halftime pa lang nananalo na ang Iran. Halos hindi mo na nga nilalaro yung second half sa pag sila pinapanood natin. Pero dito, hirap na hirap sila even without Marcus Doughty. Gilas in a hurry. Down by 15. Norwood to Ranidel. Here's a 3. Couldn't drop.
It's not our day for the 3-point line para sa Pilipinas. 10 out of 32.
Kamrani slicing through sabay kick out. Barami looking to seal it for Iran. On the rebound play, merong foul. Jeff Chan whistled for this one.
That's his second foul.
Marcus Doughty can only look on, injured in the first half of the semifinal against Korea. How different could it have been to si Marcus, and also how different could it have been if the draw was the other way around. You know that Korea game emotionally just so draining para sa Pilipinas because of the history that we've had against Korea.
Norwood is fouled. Penalty na rin dito ang Iran. With a minute and 17 remaining, Iran starting to smell their third FIBA Asia Championship. Tandaan natin sa kasaysayan ng FIBA Asia Championships, which used to be called ABC, it is China on top with 15 championships. Pumapangalawang Pilipinas na may 5, last one in 1985. At ngayon, kung hindi makakapagmilagro pa ang Gilas, masusungkit ng Iran ang kanilang ikatlo, which puts them in solo third.
Bring back Haddadi para patapos na yung laban.
They're still worried. They still want that one last knockout punch. Trouble in the backcourt. Barely gets it across. Barami looking to attack the shorter Chan. Barami spins baseline. His pass deflected. Here comes Norwood over to Tenorio. Nakita si Castro on the run. Doubler with the reverse.
Continuing to cut into that lead.
That's why Iran wants another timeout. Jason, 12 ang kanilang abante. 55 seconds to go. Walang bibitiw. May silat pa to. To finally put away Gilas Pilipinas up by 12 points. 50 segundo natitira sa larong ito. They played a time game. Wanting to attack at the last possible moment. 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Barami against Castro. Now he attacks. 4 to shoot. Barami, step back, long 2. That's good.
Combination of Barami, Haddadi, and Kamrani.
Tenorio races down court. Ranidel unleashes one. Couldn't get it. Norwood taps it to Chan. That should do it.
Yes. Gallant stand by the Filipinos. Alam natin, kulang ang mga player natin sa araw na to. Karamihan, may nararamdaman pa. But still, gave it a go. This is the closest na nakita natin ang karamihan sa mga koponan na nakatingin sa Iran. Just imagine, they had their complete lineup. But then, nonetheless, ipok nyo na ang ticket sa Spain because even if we didn't win the championship, the Philippines is still going to the World Championships of basketball in Spain.
And this is still a definite improvement. 2 years ago, we were in 4th place. This time around, we end up 2nd place. 85-71 is our final score. Iran nasungkit na yung ikatlo nilang FIBA Asia Championship. Last 4 editions, the Iranians are kings of basketball here in Asia. Mag-margin po ulit, kasama pa rin natin si Jay Sumeb on the floor of the Mall of Asia Arena. Jay, silipin muna natin kung sino ang ating Cebuano Luwiliar Gilas player of the game.
You know, for the Philippine side, Jason Castro, he was the guy that really was able to maintain yung level of intensity niya throughout the game. He was a top scorer for our squad. And yung mga kulang tayo ng iba pang nakatulong para dito kay Jason sa araw na to.
Shots just didn't fall para dito sa Gilas Pilipinas, pero yung puso hindi pa rin naman natin matatawaran. Tayo lang ang hindi tinambakan netong Iran. Ganun po talaga kalakas yan.
You know, for the Philippines, when you said that shots didn't fall, there was a point in the first half we actually had more attempts than the Iranians, but we just couldn't get the shots to go. Ibig sabihin, yung mga malalaki natin nakakuha pa rin ng offensive rebound. Problema lang, miski nag-kick out tayo, sobrang baba lang talaga ng field goal shooting natin sa araw na to.
Still, this is how we cap off one of those incredible weekends in the history of Philippine basketball. What a way to go. Taas noo pa rin Pilipino. Gilas boys, wala tayong dapat ikahiya dito.
At shooting guard, ladies and gentlemen, from Korea, number 4, Kim Min-gu. At forward, from Chinese Taipei, number 12, Lin Chi-Chie. At power forward, from Iran, number 9, Ocean Sahakyan. And at center, from Iran, number 15, Hamed Haddadi. I'd like to request our All-Star 5 to please stay as we announce this tournament's most valuable player, or MVP. Our MVP will likewise be receiving another watch courtesy of Tissot. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our most valuable player is Hamed Haddadi of Iran.
Haddadi, his dominant self, being awarded tournament MVP.
Yeah, and he was definitely the most dominant player in the tournament. But Jason Castro, something to be proud about para sa mga Pilipino, able to be part of that All-Star 5.
Hindi pa po tayo tapos dito sa MOA Arena. Awarding ceremony, sa aming pagbabalik.
Ladies and gentlemen, our bronze medalists, Korea. Number 4, Kim Min-gu. Number 5, Kim Sun-young. Number 6, Yang Dong-hyun. Number 7, Kim Tae-sul. Number 8, Moon Sung-hyun. Number 9, Yoon Ho-young. Number 10, Cho Sung-min. Number 11, Kim Ju-sung. Number 12, Kim Jong-kyu. Number 13, Choi Jun-young. Number 14, Lee Seong-jun. Number 15, Lee Jong-hyun. Head coach is Yoo Jae-hak. Treasurer Mr. Kwek Hyang-chang will present the second runner-up trophy to the team captain of Korea. We'll now have a minute for our best photographers to take some team photos together with our distinguished presenters.
A very well-deserved bronze medal finish para dito sa Korea. What a way they played against Chinese Taipei.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to our bronze medalists, Korea. We now move on to our first runners-up, or silver medalists. And presenting the medals is FIBA Asian Secretary General, Mr. Jacob Kachilian. Joining him is Mr. Victorico P. Vargas, the Vice Chairman of the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Ladies and gentlemen, our silver medalists, the Philippines. Number 4, Jimmy Alapag. Number 5, L.A. Tenorio. Number 6, Jeff Chan. Number 7, Jason William. Number 8, Gary David. Number 9, Ranidel Del Campo. Number 10, Gabe Norwood. Number 11, Marcus Dalton. Number 12, Larry Fornacher. Number 13, Junmar Fajardo. Number 14, Javed Aguilar. And number 15, Mark Pingris. Head coach, Chuck Reyes.
And what a week it's been for Philippine basketball. These guys left everything they had on the floor,
May
Jason.
not have won that championship, might not be gold, pero sa puso ng mga Pilipino, parang ginto na rin ang nakuha nila dahil nakabalik na tayo in terms of the top of Asian basketball, at least near the top. Talo na po natin ang China. Talo na po natin ang Korea. Ilang dekada na hindi natin naungusan yung mga yan.
And this second place finish, if we're not mistaken, plus 50 to sa FIBA ranking, so we should expect a major jump in terms of our ranking in the world.
We will now have a minute for our press photographers to take some
Jimmy Alabag, the captain with our Philippines, taking the trophy. Hats off to everybody who made this possible for Gilas Pilipinas.
Of course, you might say what could have been dahil sa dami ng mga injury natin, pero wag natin tanggalin yung sinag, yung ganda nung ating performance sa torneo na to. Maybe some people didn't even pencil us in as part of the podium finish, pero nandyan tayo at pupunta tayo sa Spain.
Silver medalists, Philippines. It is now time to recognize the champions and gold medalists. Presenting the medals is FIBA Asia President Sheikh Saud bin Ali Al Thani. And joining him is Mr. Manuel V. Pangilinan, President of the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas. Ladies and gentlemen, your gold medalists, Iran! Number 4, Mohammed Jamshidi Jafarabadi. Number 5, Aaron Davudi Chegani. Number 6, Javad Davani. Number 7, Mahdi Kamrani. Number 8, Saman Vasi. Number 9, Oshim Sahakyan. Number 10, Hamed Afag. Number 11, Hamed Horabnejad. Number 12, Asgar Kartus. Number 13, Ruspe Arghavan. Number 14, Samad Nikha Barani. And number 15, Hamed Haddadi. Head coach is Memi Bencinovich.
Ang pinagsamahan na itong national team ng Iran has paid off once again 3 times in the last 4 editions of the FIBA Asia Championships. Sila na yung dominante ngayon, no, in this day and age of Asian basketball.
Ranking says it's China in terms of ranking, but then if you look at the wins overall, outside of the one that was held 2 years ago, Iran has been the more dominant of all, the most dominant of all the nations, and they just broke the trophy.
Kita mo naman, yung point guard pa rin, si Kamrani pa rin ang nag-hustle para kunin yung ibabaw ng trophy. But a proud Iranians in the crowd. They have a huge contingent here, and they've been here all week long. Much respect for the passion of the Iran faithful. Every single game, Jason, they have let themselves be heard.
Iran! Once again, congratulations to Iran, as well as the Philippines and Korea. And now may we request our medalists to please turn around for the formal raising of the flags. May we request everyone to please rise for the national anthem of our champions, Iran. Once again, congratulations to all our medalists. And thank you to all the teams, officials,
So once again,
and
much
viewers
respect to
who took
Iran.
part.
3 of the last 4 championships nasa sa kanila na, and of course their supporters, and as well as everybody who competed and played their hearts out here in the Manila edition of the FIBA Asia
It's
Championship.
definitely our pleasure to be with you in bringing to your bedrooms and to your homes itong FIBA Asia Championships. And of course, our pleasure to be able to call history para sa Pilipinas. Of course, yesterday's big victory and the opportunity today may have fallen short in terms of getting that gold medal. Pero isipin nyo, ang Pilipinas after decades and decades na hindi tayo nakaabot sa World Championship ng basketball. Next year po, i-book nyo na ang ticket nyo sa Spain dahil maglalaro na doon ang Pilipinas.
Dalawa pa book mo.
Ha?
Sama mo ko.
Buy one, take one. Ikaw bumili. Ako kuha ng take one.
Ito naman, no? Pampira talaga. That'll do it for us here on the floor of the Mall of Asia Arena. Pero standby lang kayo, ha? Sina Miko Alili, Richard De Rosario, and Senator Freddie Webb will be coming up sa Sports 5 Center. Sa ngalan ni Jason Webb, ni Jessica Mendoza at sa lahat ng bumubuo ng ating team dito sa Sports 5. Mag-umargin po, nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. This has been a Sports 5 production of the FIBA Asia Championships.